Talk about the ceramic dagger Incarn, starting with the Incarn perks. Incarn mode, melee damage, sprint speed, bullet jump. Pretty good. 4 spectral daggers. That is interesting with the heavy attack. This one, primary kill. This essentially can put our base combo counter up to what, 6 times or something like that, which is pretty good. On shield break, this is pretty active, depending on the frame, of course. But yeah, I would take this for endurance. This one, I'm not the biggest fan, especially if you're something like Revenant. You're not gonna use this. As for the invis frames, kind of the same, but this is a weapon, I think, for a stat stick, so it really depends. Here we got range, initial combo, and on kill, chance to reload weapons. This one is pretty interesting depending on the weapon, something like the Ocucore, or even some weapon that might take a lot of time to reload. Who knows, the Trumna takes a long time, you name it. But really, maybe with this would go up to what, 7 times? Who knows? The base. But I prefer to go with range. Just think it's decent to use when striking with the melee. Last we have a very conditional for the first attack, which is kinda tricky to use if you think about it. If you press E, you already wasted. If you change it manually, it takes too long or too much setup. Status chance or critical chance. Both are really good choices, but the weapon has abysmal critical chance, so that's why I went with this one. I'm focusing on the weapon as it is, as a weapon itself, and not as a stat stick. But you have to keep in mind what you want for the weapon you're building. If you're building the ceramic dagger to use it as a weapon itself, or if you're using it to maybe a stat stick. I have kept the critical chance at first, but I'm really not sure. Thinking about something like Amalgamata Walker, I think having some more status chance would be the best thing to do. That's why I'm gonna keep the status chance for now. I've kept what I showed you guys during the build, if I'm not wrong. This one, range, status chance. There is a ton to talk about this weapon. I'm gonna try and just show you guys what I'm messing with for now. It's really hard to tell what to go for, but of course it's gonna depend on what you want to use the weapon for. If you want a prime stat stick, or if you want it to be to use the weapon as it is. The specialty is when you get into the Incarn mode, your heavy attacks are gonna throw a spectral dagger. And that spectral dagger deals IPS and a radial heat attack. Radial, or it explodes with heat. The armor strip is because I'm using Amalgam Argonac Metal Auger, so that's how we got the armor strip. That's something that I find pretty interesting. With enough combo counter, these could, if grouped, be killed without too much problem, I think. But it isn't like super fast to armor strip. If you wanted to armor strip, there are faster ways, but it is interesting to see. A couple throws and they're all armor stripped. So yeah. If you get the 12 times and then group them again, we'll get a pretty good gas cloud with that. So yeah, I still haven't made anything for a stat stick. I'm just kind of working around this. If we got the we got a build for critical, things would be different. The spectral daggers are more IPS focused. The IPS focus is more towards the slash, so it's pretty interesting, pretty decent. You could, instead of doing what I'm doing here, you could simply build for slash. We can take this, put slash Just to increase some more the status chance and stuff. And let's see. I'm missing a lot on the crit department here because I decided to focus on the status. Hit on it 12 times. To get a good hit. I saw at some point a 500k slash tick. That was before I was testing. But you can get some pretty interesting numbers. I think if I were to build and use more this Incarn with Spectral Daggers, I think I would pick the crit build. I think that would be better. As far as the Spectral Daggers go, the base damage is not really working, your pressure point is not working, your spoiled strike doesn't work, and everything like that. Condition overload will not work for the radio attack, but it will work for the direct hit, so that is something good to have. Other than that, you're free to go with what you want. One interesting thing, it is this perk. If we kill enough with our primary, we'll pretty much make our weapon a base 6 times combo, which is kind of crazy. All right, 100 kills with the primary, 6 times, just fine. Can use 2 heavy attacks before it resets, and it doesn't really reset. It goes back to 6 times, so it is pretty interesting to have it at 6 times, like always. If you added some more mods for initial combo, who knows how much we could achieve with it. I think there's another perk. If I enter, I might lose it, but there is another perk there that adds 10 more. We can add 30 more with, I think, corruption or something. And if we had a ribbon, how high could we get this thing to go? That would be 7, maybe 8 times. With a ribbon, we could even potentially get this up to 10 times. Who knows? That would be kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Imagine that. I might even try to go for a ribbon for this thing. Just for the... Really for curiosity, it's really that's what it goes for. Let's see. Initial combo. 16 initial combo, 30 initial combo. Yeah. We would still want to keep Reflex Coil because when it drains the combo, it takes a while to go back, so we don't really need this. Actually, this is good. 80%, it's still fine. When we get the Weeping Wounds going, we probably won't even need that. 50, yeah. It's gonna be a really good status chance anyway. Carnage Spell just to make it better. Let's use this one and see. Did I keep the bonus or lost it? I kept it. Nope, I lost it. F. Okay. Yeah. It's not going to be that right now. The critical, talking about the critical a little bit more. The weapons base critical multiplier is not that great, and it'll get it up to 2.8 with a Amalgamorgan Shattered, so I'm still gonna build for that Spectral Dagger, but I'm really gonna have to see what's gonna be better to use. I cannot recommend choosing the status and going for something like Blood Rush. Blood Rush just won't help it. Really, this is a build to mess around a bit. Just if you want something to be kind of useful, go for the the gas one before, you just need a toxin mod to make this armor strip. And I really haven't got the time yet to mess enough with this weapon. But I hope to release a video. It's probably gonna come out next week. Things are a bit crazy in life right now. Still going through some health issues, but yeah. I hope you picked the ceramic dagger and that this video just inspires you a bit to try and mess it more around it. Be it a stat stick, be it a weapon for you to use, I hope that you can make something good. Kind of crazy. Who knows? Even a meme build. Let me know what you think about the ceramic dagger. Both as a stat stick and as a weapon. As it is with its incarnate. Leave it a like. Subscribe. Peace.
Till next time.